Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Maggie and I make art. I'm 23 and I've only recently started art as a career, but I've been making art since I was able to get my little hands on some Crayola markers and crayons. I've never had a huge online presence. I had social media growing up, but I deleted most of it when I got out of school. I've always been interested in starting a YouTube for a while. I just never really knew what to make videos about, especially considering there are endless channels to watch about many different things. But there's no time like the present, and I want to share my art with the world. So, for my first video, I thought we would do a little bit of a sketchbook tour, go through all my sketchbooks. These are just from the last couple of years, maybe 4 years at the latest. But if you'd like to see some of my older art from when I was growing up till now, please like this video and leave a comment. So these, I guess I'll start with the oldest stuff. This fancy dancy one is my newer one, so we'll look at that last. Oh yeah, this one's, she's old. So some of these are kind of rough, but that's what a sketchbook's all about, right? Practice makes perfect. Some of these are just like to help me figure out like the form of a hand. A lot of this looks like me trying to figure out how to draw a face from a long time ago. It's probably 18, 19 when I did these. Oh, this, my sister, ooh, kicked you there, so sorry. This is from my sister's idea. She said I should draw the 7 deadly sins, and obviously I didn't finish. And that's kind of a common theme in some of these. I don't have like fully completed drawings, as you can tell. But the ones I did finish, I really liked doing, so this one I really like. I wish I finished it. This was from my friends, they did that. It's kind of fun. Funky. Probably describe my art as like surrealism is maybe the closest thing to it. I like a little bit of realism, a little bit of cartoon. Sorry if I'm going too fast. Some of these are just kind of boring to look at. Or I just don't really know what they were. So, but there's better ones the further we go. Alright, it looks like that's all we got in here. This is a black paper sketchbook. Don't have a lot in here, but it's pretty fun to try out. I really like the white on black kind of look. It's like that's all we got is little Miss Hello Kitty and some funky looking flowers. Let's see what we got in here. This is a watercolor papered notebook. If you can't tell, I really like Canson. They make some really nice sketchbooks. Circle. Such a nice circle. I can't remember what the inspiration for this really was, but I think he's cute. And I'm sure you can all guess what the inspiration for this is. I think this is when I first got a set of gouache. He made gouache. I'm sure you've all seen. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Lots of unfinished things, but that's kind of what sketchbooks are all about. You can just try it. You don't necessarily have to commit to a full piece of art. Looks like some testing out some markers there. This one's pretty cute. I think she's pretty adorable. This is when I first got alcohol markers. Same with this eyeball back here. This was alcohol marker and some fine liners for the eyelashes. Some more alcohol marker trials. And it looks like there's nothing else in this guy. This one is also older. This is a note from my boyfriend. Oh, yes. This is when we tested out some paint markers, alcohol markers, it looks like. Bled through a little bit. I was trying to play around with like making a business card kind of idea, and if you'd like to see those, I have some that I made up. They don't look like this, but they are pretty cool. This is actually a real tree I saw. It had like all these little bird houses in it, and it was in front of this barn. It's kind of creepy, but also kind of cool. So I wanted to draw it, and that's kind of how it turned out. And this is a little bit weird, but I like it. Yeah. This is like cut out, so like there's another drawing back here, but my boyfriend's eBay, he wanted me to design some cards for his business cards for his eBay, so that's what that is for, and I have a final one in here as well, because these weren't his favorite designs, but I think they're pretty cool, especially the dice. Very cool idea. This is a pretty fun little face. I feel like I went a little overboard on some of the shading, but she's pretty neat. And then a Rubik's Cube. Thought that was pretty funky idea. Kind of basic, but you know, it's good. And we got some flowers in a pot. Very nice, very nice. We got an Arizona tea can. I did this with just some like water-based markers. As you can tell, there's like some overlapping, but I think it made kind of a pretty unique effect. Maybe if I kept the lines like straighter, I think it's pretty neat. Oh, here's the final like draft of the thing I did, and then I took a picture of this and put it into my iPad and made a digital version of it so it'd be easier to print out. If you'd like to see my digital art on my iPad, let me know. I've got lots of art to show you guys, and I'm really excited that I get to be on here, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Oh, this is something I definitely want to finish. I definitely thought it was a cute idea, all the like cartoons stacked on each other kind of vibe. I'm sure you've seen some similar art ideas like that. This is with Posca pens. They actually do pretty well on this multimedia, mixed media Canson thing. It doesn't ball up too bad if you're really gentle with them. We got some faces stacked on some faces. Not sure what that was gonna be, but there it is. This is my first time trying to draw my boyfriend. He did not think it looked like him, and I don't think it really looks like him that much either, but it was a good try, first try. And this is kind of inspired by Borderlands. I don't know if you guys have seen that or played that video game, but it's got some pretty cool art in it. Should definitely check it out. And they actually made a movie this year. Very fun game. And it's 2-player, which there are not very many of those left these days. This is an inspiration. I've seen lots of people do the TV head kind of concept. So I did a little TV head guy and a computer head guy, and he's squeezing a brain because I don't know, it kind of like makes me feel like this stuff kind of kills your brain, and also, like the song video killed the radio star. I feel like it was TV killing the brain, and now it's computers killing the brain. Yeah. This is a concept for some giant like clothespins I found. I can show you what those look like. I'm also from McCall, Idaho, in case you guys couldn't tell. This is the first time I got a set of Prismacolors, just a little 12 set from my friend. She like gifted them to me. Very sweet. I really enjoyed them, and I'd love to get a full set. I just am already using so many different types of media. It's hard to try them all and use them all at the same time, but I would like to do more colored pencil art. There's another one. I thought this would be a fun kind of drawing concept. This is usually where my ideas go, or in my sketchbooks. Do they all come to life? No, but it's a good time. I like it. I like it. I like coming up with different ideas, even if they don't all make it to a final product. And looks like that's all we got for this guy. That was a long one. She had some good ones in her. And this is my sketchbook from last year around this time. This has a couple of random sketches in it, but I also filled it completely out with Inktober drawings from last year, so 2023. Let's see. Oh, this is my first self portrait I've ever drawn, and only self portrait I've ever drawn. This is a cartoony version of what I look like, so maybe I don't think this is like an original idea, but I didn't like copy anything. I just feel like I've seen this before, but I really like it. It was a really fun time drawing it. This was done with alcohol markers, and same with this. And I use Ohuhu. I'm sure you guys have all heard of Ohuhu. They are very nice, very affordable markers. This is a nice little sunset drawing. This is my dog and my boyfriend and me down at the river fishing, because we like to do that sometimes. And this was a prompt idea given by a friend. Said I should draw a dinosaur with his brains coming out, so that's what that is. Oh, and here is Inktober 2023, and I am intending on doing Inktober 2024, so keep your eyes peeled for that video. Probably try and have it out at the end of October. I feel like that would be fun, like on Halloween, a video post. Or I could do like a video for each drawing, or like each segment of drawings. You guys let me know. Alright, this is the first one. It was Dream. And I didn't do this for all of them, but I thought it'd be fun to use like the main colors I used and swatch them. This is not an original idea. You know how it is. We all out here copying each other as artists. But I do try to do everything in my own like style and my own vision. And this is a cool spider with an eyeball that I made. I think he's pretty rad. And then map path was this prompt. If you couldn't tell, the last one was spider. But this one was map or path, and so I did like kind of both, like a map, and then I made like a little path to the treasure. I think it's pretty cool. And then this is my boyfriend's truck. I drew it. I don't remember. I think this was a prompt. Was this? Yes, this was a prompt. I did not write the prompt up here though. I think it's very nice. Golden and drip. This was the next Inktober prompt. Very drippy. Then it was Toad and Bounce, and I just immediately thought of Mario, and of course his name's Toad, so we got him bouncing up to hit that brick. We got Fortune, so I did a little fortune teller's table with some little tarot cards. and the crystal ball. And then Wander was the next one. I did Alice in Wonderland. Very cute. I like the Who Are You as Smoke. It's definitely fun. Had spicy, so I did Scooby and Shaggy eating some spicy peppers. Rise, so I did a little kitty getting abducted. It's rising out of the sky. We got Castle, so I did Rapunzel and her long hair out of her castle. Dagger, very fun. The eyeball getting stabbed. And this turned out really nice. I feel like it kind of looks like hair, but I was going for like a leather handle kind of vibe. And we got angel and demon, so I did an angel eye and a demon eye. And then for saddle, I did a little saddle on a whale. I thought he was really cute. This is plump, so I did pumpkins. I was trying to figure out what the heck that said. I don't write cursive all the time, I just wanted to do it because it's fancy. So I did some cute, like, colorful pumpkins and a pumpkin head lady. And we've got Marceline and the Ice King for Frost. I like Adventure Time. And then we've got chains, so I did a phone chained to your hand. I think that's pretty cool drawing there. And then for Scratchy, I did Blue from the Jungle Book. He's rubbing up against a tree, scratching his back. And then Celestial, I did a tarot card. I did the star. And then Shallow, I did some little converse in a puddle, a shallow puddle. Dangerous, I did a pit bull getting all angry. Remove, I did like a little face of makeup, and she's like taking off her makeup on one side. For Beast, I did some scary looking eyes. These are coming up on the last ones here. I did Mickey for Sparkle. And for Massive, I thought, what's more massive than a T-Rex in space? And for Rush, I don't know if you guys have seen this cartoon. It's a Star versus the Forces of Evil, and that's Father Time, and he's like Russian on this turtle here. You can see his fast little feet. And then for Fire, I did Fire Princess from Adventure Time. And then I got some little swatches here. These are from a like metallic watercolor palette I got. It's very fun. I haven't quite used it on anything yet, but I want to. I think I did use these back on that like drippy hand that I showed you. Some more swatches, very last page here. These were the Prismacolor pencils and this little eye I drew with them. And that's all we've got for this guy. That was the first sketchbook I actually like filled out all the way. And onto the very last one. This one is not full, but it is my most recent sketchbook. So we are working on filling it out. And it's the first one I've ever decorated as well. This is a sticker, but everything else I painted on here. And I painted a little bit on the back as well. And there's another sticker. Very cute, very fun. We've got Adventure Time. No surprise. We got Finn, Jake, Tree Trunks. What the heck is her name? Lumpy Space Princess and Princess Bubblegum and all of her little fun friends in the background. And they've all got their little guys that match them because I wanted it to be like monochromatic for each square. And then I've got some more TV heads. These were done with paint markers, and they were actually done with the Trippy Draws paint markers. I'm sure some of you may have or may not have heard of her, but she's worth checking out for sure. I will tag her below so you can check out her paint markers. We've got a little astronaut throwing up space. Very cool. And we got a skull with some eyeballs, some trippy things going on. This was actually off of a case of liquid death water. I don't know if any of you guys know what that is, but that's kind of where that inspiration came from. And then I've got another unfinished sketch in here, done with some paint markers. Maybe we'll finish her one day. And the start of another sketch, and looks like I cut something out from here. I wonder what that was. And that's all I've got in here. I've got some swatches of those Trippy Draw paint markers. These are all the colors, and these glitter ones are so cool. They like outline with the color they are, but they're all shiny in the middle. And then I've got some Kimi gouache swatches here. And these are some jelly roll pens that I swatched. That is my last sketchbook. So that was all of them. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It might have been a little rough. This is my first video, but I hope you really liked it, and I hope you liked my art. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you liked this video, feel free to like and subscribe. Your support means a lot to me. Thank you. Bye!